Hi guys,
Hey guys, welcome to Binge.
or Binge, where he talks
And she talks,
and
we eat. And today, do we have a feast on our table? It is the first of its kind. Local produce, health tips with health benefits with the food that you eat, and just a beautiful table.
So it's basically vocal for local, where you've got locally sourced ingredients put together in a really hearty meal, international feels. Again, we're covering loads of continents today. Well, there are 7 continents, but we're covering them all, most of them. And this diet is for everyone. So this video is not particularly for a vegetarian or a vegan or a person who's following a keto diet or who's gluten-free or even perhaps who's a hardcore non-vegetarian. So this is for everyone.
Yeah, you get everything under one roof with Snak, Samaya.
Snak Samaya, that's true.
Snak, Samaya, everything under one roof. If you're health conscious, you got keto, gluten-free,
Paleo.
Paleo?
Yeah.
Paleo, vegan, everything, and just your daily dose of protein, good food, healthy food, and that is all you want. Whenever I see any other, different foodies posting reviews and doing videos, they say we need to invent smell-o-vision. This is one of those days where I'm hoping that sometime soon we do get smell-o-vision, because guys, this is a treat both for your eyes and your nose as of now. And we are looking to dig in. We've got loads of food. We've got protein, carbs, dairy, everything, and everything is locally produced.
Okay,
locally
another
sourced.
thing that I forgot, I don't know if you know, but even the sauces that she makes them and she sells them too. So she has a DIY kit where you can make your own pasta and
You can make your own pizza as well, I heard.
you can make your own pizza. She's got the pasta sheets, which is easy for you to pick up. She's got the pizza sheets, the pizza dough, the different types of pasta, the different types of pasta sauces, it's like you can use the pasta sauce for the pizza as well and for anything else.
So she gives you a basic DIY kit. You can add, subtract, mix, match, do whatever you want, play around with it. Go bonkers over everything that she's got to produce. And it's a very nice concept of giving us international food with locally sourced produce.
Also, because on a Sunday it's a nice lazy day, the best part is whenever she sends out food. So she's got set menus every alternative Sundays. She's got pre-order menus on a regular basis. But the one thing that I really like, the fact that she's given us whatever she's given us, and that's why we didn't bother changing the boxes, because all of this is microwavable. So for the mummies who have no time on their hands, or for the people who want lazy Sundays, get it, pop it in the micro, and you're sorted.
Well, even if you have a jam-packed Sunday, I would suggest to move everything aside, because once you dig into this, it doesn't seem like you're going to have a day where you're going to go out and get things sorted out. This is going to make you lazy, because look at the amount of food, guys. It just looks amazing. You want to dig into it. You got herb rice, potatoes.
Okay, we have
pastas.
to mention
And
that.
one thing that has really got us so intrigued, so interested, and so gobsmacked
Are these little fellows. So if people know what nori is, they look like nori. Nori is the seaweed sheets. It looks exactly like that, a thicker version of it. There is a dip for it. I think this is the dip. And the best part is these aren't nori, but these are broccoli chips, which is really, really nice, very inventive, very different.
I think it's dehydrated, or it's something. It really is something.
eating broccoli. They may not be as crisp as a chip, but it has a slight crispness to it. These are broccoli.
Oh wow.
And that's a cheesy dip. No, that's a honey chili.
Oh. Oh wow.
I want to make that. Sorry.
Bye potato chips. Oh wow. I think these are baked. It's not deep fried. It's not oily. It's very healthy. It's the flavors that you get from this is so different. It's unlike any other. I think these are dehydrated. Samaya, if you're there, I'm sorry, Sandhya, if you're there, my apologies. Sandhya, if you're there, I think this is dehydrated and then cooked, but then I could be wrong. If you are there, please let us know how this is done. But I'm pretty sure this is baked.
You may need to be a little louder because your tone keeps dropping.
I think this is baked. It's definitely not fried, but the flavors that you get, it's got a hint of spice to it.
Yeah.
It's got a very nice flavor, and with the dip, it is to die for. This is the healthy version of a chip. Guys, if you haven't tried this, you need to get in touch with Snak Samaya.
You changed the dip, so this was the dip.
Oh, with the blue cheese dip.
Yeah.
But then, like,
I think it's a sour cream dip, it's not blue cheese. Blue cheese?
Sour.
Sour cream, yeah. So we had it with, it is baked. We had it with the sour cream dip, and we had it with a honey chili mayo dip. We loved it with both. They are like, stop it, you had 3.
Oh yeah, we need to buy them.
They are really nice. They've got a slight crunch to them. Not all of them are crunchy, but they are really nice. They are very different. Okay, since we don't have all the time in the world with regards to being live, we need to kind of give each dish a certain amount of time because she's put so much work into it.
But guys, seriously, this is just amazing. And I did go with what Sandhya wants us to do. She wants us to try different things.
Yeah.
Hence, I went for the 3 dips. So
okay,
I couldn't go wrong
but
there.
you can start on this, and then I can give them an introduction of what Snak. Okay, so the place we're reviewing today is called Snak Samaya, and it is currently in registration to be a cloud kitchen, but she does order. She's a home chef at the moment with a variety to offer. She's got a lot to offer, guys. Snak Samaya. So she started this off. Snak. S is Sandhya. What does the NEK stand for? So she lost a friend of hers 2 years ago who was a brilliant cook and loved to feed people. And so this is also a tribute to Nisha and Korean, who's part of the Snak. And Samaya was another thing which says infinite opportunities. And it's so nice when you get people combining names to form something that means something else. And Samaya, Sandhya, mother, her son. And Ya came, the poor husband, he didn't get the cha, he got the Ya, so it's Chaitanya. So yes, that's how it works. And I think it's a really nice concept. There's a lot of thought that's gone into the name, there's a lot of thought that's gone into the dishes, and
there's a lot of thought that goes into the ingredients and the food itself.
wow.
Oh my god.
These are sweet potato, by the way.
These are sweet potato pockets filled with cheese and mushroom.
And a small one.
You're gonna regret it.
No, I can always have one later.
Oh wow, the sweet potato, the starchiness of the potato with the combination of those
Mushroom and cheese?
yeah, with the mushroom, I think it's got a bit of garlic in it, it's got a little bit of oregano. You get the cheesy, stringy, cheesy bit that comes, the starch from the potato, the sweetness of the potato in combination with the salty cheese and the freshness of the watery mushrooms.
Yeah.
with the garlic, oregano, and a little bit of chili that I can sense there, is an amazing combination. Everyone likes starch, everyone likes potatoes, and everyone likes all three ingredients here by itself.
Yeah.
But all that put together is a very different, very appealing, very, very tasty dish.
Yeah, it definitely is. As Sean rightfully mentioned, you've got a nice blend of cheese, mushroom, and the potato cups you can't really taste the potato cups as potato cups.
Yeah, the sweetness of the potato adds to the flavor.
You would call them the sweet potato muffins. So like the English muffins, these are the same things, but these are savory and filled with absolute goodness. We're moving on to something that I found really, really fascinating when she was explaining to me yesterday. So for the kids, sorry, that's my head. For the kids, we saw these really nice baked chicken pieces, strips. Okay, the best part about them is it looks like they're crumbed. They are crumbed, but not with breadcrumbs. So these are keto friendly and gluten free. This is desiccated coconut and oats, which is absolutely healthy, and they're baked. So you can probably taste them when they are. There you go. You can have the bigger piece. You can probably taste them without a dip, which is gluten free and keto friendly. But you can also taste them. You can also taste them with the dip, which was the honey chili mayo dip.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so this is for a person that works out. This is like
Heaven.
no. This is like this is everything. Like I said, you get everything under one roof. This is everything in a dish. You got the oats, which is fiber. You got the protein.
Yep.
And well, you just got the desiccated coconut that just gives you added flavor to it. But wow, when you look at healthy food, sometimes you think, oh, healthy food is not going to be tasty. But with this, it's got loads of flavor. You can taste. It's got that good coating on it of oats and desiccated coconut. You get the protein itself as the chicken, which stands out. Nothing is overpowering. You got it's got a bit of heat that hits the back of your palate from the pepper, which is good for you as well. And overall, a very, 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 very good dish.
Wow.
And for the people that work out, this is heaven.
But not with that. That's mayo.
Yeah.
A little mayo is okay. It's a cheat day. We can pardon you that way. It is absolutely heavenly. It tastes. There is no difference with the taste with regards to the breadcrumbs and this. So you don't kind of miss the breadcrumbs because this balances it out. In fact, this enhances the flavors as opposed to the regular breadcrumbs. Not dissing breadcrumbs because I do like eating it with that as well. But this is something that you need to try out. It's very, very different. You can't taste the coconut. So if someone was to tell, if she had to put it up right now saying, Rebecca, you have desiccated coconut, I would have been like, no chance at all. That was possibly a similar texture to the breadcrumb, but that's what it is. And the oats are covered, the desiccated coconut is covered, and this is a nice way of convincing kids as well. And I stress upon this because growing up, I know I was very fast. Like I would eat things, but I wouldn't eat veggies, and I said, no, not this, not that, not that. And
I'm still fussy with vegetables as well, but I'm choosy with my vegetables, and most often with food itself. But like I said, I'm here to try things out so that we can tell you what our experience is.
Yeah.
And we'd love for you guys to go there and experience the same or a different dish that you might like and choose. Okay, moving back to the chicken. The goodness of both fiber and protein, all packed in one, which is good, like I said, for the guys that love to work out. with the dip itself gives it that gives it a very different flavor profile because you have the pepperiness from the chicken itself.
Yeah.
And you have the sweetness of the honey and the mayo. And what cuts it off, what gives it that extra uplift is that slight bit of chili added to it, which gives it that extra lift, if you may. And it just tastes amazing, guys. You need to try it. Healthy food is good and tasty with Snak, Samaya.
I think another thing that which Sean rightfully mentioned was the smell-o-vision. And that's exactly what Snak Samaya does. Because when we were opening each box, you're told never to smell food. But the thing is, the aroma hits you that it just draws you to it.
Yeah,
and you want to smell it. Not a good thing to smell food, but you want to do it because of the good aroma coming from it.
But then the smell itself just draws you closer to it, which is why
Which is why
which is why we love to. I mean, what was I saying? Sorry, guys, just got a little out of. Okay. So what was I saying? The smell draws you closer to it, which enhances, which gives a signal to your brain that makes you want to eat it. And trust me, we are not. I know what she's eating, guys. Trust me, it's one of the most creamiest creations I've seen with this dish. And which is why I'm so drawn to it. Loads of starch, cream, milk, cheese, salt, pepper, and starch. That is the dish. You figure it out. I will tell you what it, rather she will tell you what it is in a bit while I just dig into this.
Firstly, shout out to Shaggy. Thank you so much for the referral. Samaya, wow. It is true, you definitely achieved the expertise with regards to the creamy mashed potatoes. It is creamy, it is soft, the texture is really nice. It's a good blend of cheese and cream and potato. It's not chunky. There are no Sean's enjoying it. There are no lumps. It is smooth and it goes down the same way.
I'm a huge fan of mashed potatoes, and Sunday you spoiled me for mashed potatoes. Guys, it's everything you would want in a mashed potato plus more. This mashed potato, guys, I'm not even lying when I say this. This is fine dine quality mashed potatoes.
It
is fine dine quality mashed potatoes. And that is the best mashed potatoes that you can get times 100.
Yep.
I had the privilege of working in a kitchen that made mashed potatoes just as good. But this one is just different level. You can taste it. You've got the creaminess or the creamy starchiness of the potatoes and the cream or milk that is added to it. You can use variations. The seasoning, salt and pepper, is perfect.
Yeah.
It's not lumpy. It is the smoothest mashed potatoes you can have, and
it definitely is.
You cannot ask for anything more. It's light, it's fluffy, it's airy, it's moist, it is starchy, it is creamy. It's got that bit of sweetness to it.
The only reason I'm laughing, is because Sunday, Snak Samaya, you managed to send Sean into a food spiral where he continues talking and he come up with so many words which he otherwise fails to do. But I definitely agree with him. It is brilliant. It is got everything that Sean desires, I would say, in a mashed potato.
It is the mashed potato of the gods.
It's
what
the god of mashed potatoes.
it's the mother of all mashed potatoes is what this
Here
is.
you go. So it's the mother of all mashed potatoes. So Sandhya, you've definitely achieved that. While we are moving on, okay. So guys, I'm going to be cringing here a bit because
We are stuck for time.
no, I'm not because we're stuck for time. I'm going to be cringing at the next one, honestly, because I am not an eggplant or a brinjal kind of
no,
person.
but we have one more dish before that.
We can do that, then you can do that. So that tastes really good. Sorry. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of brinjals. I don't. If there is always a brinjal on the table, I would run the other side and be like, no, I'm allergic to it. I can't say that today.
Rebecca's allergic to a lot of vegetables, brinjal, eggplant being one of them.
Say that now. People will feel bad when I go to their house and say that.
Yeah, but here's what it is. The secret to this madness is the fact that she just does not like eggplant.
Eggplant.
She like eggplant.
Ladies' fingers.
Well, there are some vegetables that she just despises, and eggplant, brinjals being one of them. But she does like it in one form.
That's my mother's brinjal pickle. Yes, I agree.
That's the only way she
makes
would
the
eat
best
brinjal.
pickle.
Otherwise, you can tie her down. You can do whatever you want.
But
She is
today
not
I'm
going to.
voluntarily eating this. Sandhya, this is for you, and
Thank
this
you,
for
Snak,
everyone
Samaya. This
watching.
is yes.
And this is
all.
Sean's unanswered prayer. Who is that? The
Wait.
smallest piece.
No, 1 second.
Oh, sorry. Are you getting closer?
Okay. Bring this closer so we can have that.
Okay,
I want to
guys,
take a big bite of it because
It
I
smells
like.
really nice.
Okay, so this is eggplant parmesan. Parmigiana, which is basically eggplant cooked with a red sauce. It's an arrabbiata sauce, and topped off with the salty, ever so amazing Parmesan Reggiano cheese. And 1, 2, 3, and okay. Tell them what it's like. I'm gonna give her a moment to explain, and then I will tell you what it's like.
Okay, so this is definitely the dish where it's a yin and yang decision. The parmigiana is really lovely. There's no two ways about that. The arrabbiata sauce is really nice. This is homemade, locally sourced arrabbiata sauce, which she also sells in bottles. It tastes really nice. It is very fresh. It's got such a nice taste, except for the eggplant.
I would say otherwise.
I don't like eggplants. Sorry, I love your food, but I just don't like eggplant. But I'm going to
Guys, this is a dish filled with flavors. The freshness of the tomato concassy that goes with this, the red sauce, your tomato puree.
Okay, hold on. She does not use a tomato puree.
She makes the tomato
Yeah.
puree. It's fresh, homemade tomato puree that goes into this. Tomato concassy is a pureed tomato. That's
So
what I meant.
tomato concassy, as Sean said, is a pureed tomato, and that's. Did you know what tomato concassy is? Because I didn't.
Tomato concassy is
I just said it was a did you know moment. The parmigiana, no, I'm not gonna lie, the parmigiana is really nice.
It is citrusy. It's
It's
sharp.
Fresh, it's got a nice flavor of tomatoes. I actually love the amount of tomatoes in there. Not too much of cheese.
It's not very heavy.
It's not heavy, it's a light dish. It's not too much of cheese, and it's got a very nice balance to it. As Sean said, it is very fresh. If it was me, I would have chosen another vegetable as opposed to an eggplant.
I was wrong, sorry. Sorry guys, brain freeze. Tomato concassy is different and a tomato puree is different.
Oh.
My apologies guys. It just struck me. The tomato concassy is fresh chopped tomatoes that is cooked and the skin is taken off, and tomato puree is just pureed tomato. My apologies guys, I was just a little off.
So this is what happens on Binge when it's live. But this is the best part.
Yeah, I can't edit that.
We don't edit. No, we don't edit. Either way, we don't edit. It's just that if we make a mistake, we say sorry. So now I have to take back the thing of, did you know it's not what it was?
She didn't know and I goofed up, so.
It's okay.
Hey, why not a goofy moment? Alright, moving on to the dish itself. The eggplant gives it that very okay, so if I have to describe the eggplant parmesan, it's got the sharpness of the cheese, the sharp salty richness of the cheese. This is not a rich dish, by the way. The sharpness, the citrusy, sour tanginess from the tomatoes, the herbs, the spices that go with this. It's very well balanced, very well put together, and the earthiness of the eggplant, the earthy creaminess of the eggplant is what gives this dish that extra uplift. And overall, a very well-rounded dish, a very hearty, healthy dish, and very tasty as well, guys. You need to try it to know what it is. For the guys that do not like eggplant, aubergine, brinjal, this is the dish you need to try, and it is an experience by itself. And like I said, there are some things that we like that others don't like, and you just have to live with it.
But you need to taste this sauce. I don't know what it is.
Alright. So we've got chicken wings. Chicken wings, guys, there's just no decent way of eating it. You just need to get your fingers dirty, your lips covered with sauce, and that's how you enjoy it.
Oh, trust me, your lips need to be covered with this sauce. Are you drooling?
That's right. But
okay,
then again,
can I have a plate? I think we're. Oh, my plate? That your plate? I would have taken that plate, but it's okay.
okay, but just by the looks of it, I don't think, again, this is not fried, it is baked chicken wings. It is baked chicken wings, so which gives you, the healthy benefits of it is the lack of oil that is used. There is a little bit of oil used, but as compared to deep frying it, it's a lot of oil when you deep fry it, which means you're soaking it in oil. This way, it's a more healthier option. The sauce itself is something I am going to taste right now while she does that.
It's a very different chicken wing.
It's like a creamy barbecue sauce. It's a very creamy, it's Snak Samaya steak on a barbecue sauce, if I may. If I'm right, Sunday you can tell me, but I think it's got that balsamico, orangey, barbecue taste to it, because you can taste the sugars, you can taste and it's got some cream at the end of it. So I think it's a barbecue sauce with cream, kind of a flavor that I get. I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
Huh?
You're right.
Oh wow!
Okay, the best part about this is the sauce is that good that
You want to talk about it while I dig into this?
yeah, let me finish it.
And
Okay.
you got the
sauce.
parsley it's topped with parsley, which gives it that extra bit of earthiness, and does have a little bit of oil.
It is it is a creamy barbecue sauce. The flavors are very, very different to the regular wings that everyone has. You can get the creaminess coming through. It doesn't have a citrusy flavor, but it's got a sweetish flavor to it. So it cuts out that extreme spice that a lot of people like. It's very refreshing otherwise. It does have a, like, you know, the twang to it. You know what I mean by that? It's got a twang to it, which means it's got a tangy flavor at the end, which also tickles your palate and kind of gets you hooked on it. That's why shamelessly I was literally scooping off the sauce from my plate because it was that good. It was really, really nice. You can't be clean when you eat this. You need to use your fingers. You need to get messy. You need to lick them up. I don't think there is one. Oh, there is. Plenty. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Oy.
I love this job. I mean, it's not a job. I love the fact that I'm so passionate about it and that I can share this
With your
extravagant. I mean, I can eat the extravagant meal, but I can share the information of how this extravagant meal tastes. Snak, Samaya, I'm just mind blown with the food that you've given me. This is a first on Binge or Binge. Mind blowing healthy food that you guys need to try. It's a sweetish, creamy barbecue sauce like no other.
yeah.
The wings are baked to perfection. It's not all of the bone kind of cooked, but it's got a bit of bite to it, but it's got that, you can taste the chicken, which it's not all of the bone kind of meat, but it's that meat that you can bite into.
But it doesn't stick to the bone either.
Yeah, it doesn't stick to it's kind of,
Right.
yeah, it's the right kind of wrong.
I was just going to say that.
It's the right kind of wrong indulgence with these chicken wings. You got the creaminess, the creamy barbecue sauce, the amazing succulent tender chicken.
Yeah.
It's one of
One of the best things we've had on the show.
No, it's a very, 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 very highly rated kind of good chicken wings, is what I would call this. And I'm just going to go to the next one because it's
really nice, guys. You need to try it. So some of the things you need to try for you all to experience what we feel, because it is that you can't put the right words to it. And he goes for the sauce again.
The next thing that we're going to try is the herb rice.
Sean's just mixing it up. So the herb rice is actually part of the main course, which happens to be the kombucha infused lamb with the herb rice. But it's okay, Sean's mixing up everything today, and I think that's how new flavors come about, and that's what we do. Okay, I'm going to try it since you're making that face. I don't Good? Not good? Great?
But I liked it.
Not
The
like
creaminess. But I liked it.
that. The rice alone is lovely. It's cooked very
No,
well.
like I said, she mix and matches flavors.
Sean,
for me,
this was
the
an off.
creamy-
This was a no.
For me, the creaminess of the sauce, the
Not with
barbecue,
the rice, Sean.
I like it.
Weird.
Weird moments.
But it all happened. So, and I tried it. So that's what happens when you're a couple. But no, I mean it was. The rice alone is really nice. I think I would eat the rice alone without actually doing all
The
these
rice
antics.
itself, looking at the mixed herb rice,
is nice. It is flavorsome. It's aromatic. It is
it's an aromatic rice.
yeah. It is It's got a lot of onion in it. I can see onion. I tasted onion as well.
It's got chili, it's got a bit
Garlic.
of parsley, garlic.
And it's cooked very lightly with a little oil, I'm guessing. There is a slight
It's
oil.
tossed with a little bit of oil.
But that's aside, so we were being more focused to like the main things.
Oh guys, this is something you need to see. You need to see.
And if you can't see it, we're going to be putting it up on we're going to be putting it up on our Insta page, our Facebook page. For you to
This
see.
is the kombucha flavored lamb with vegetables.
Yeah, on a bed of veggies.
On a bed of vegetables.
With baby potatoes, broccoli, tomato. What else do you have? That looks nice. And the best part is it's not massive chunks, it's small pieces, so it's easy to eat. It is healthy. For those of y'all who are not into red meat, she's got an alternative, which is the chicken kombucha. But today she's decided to give us her roast chicken in a red wine sauce.
Okay, so
And the pieces
how
are
are we going
massive.
how are we going to do this? Alright. The best way to do it, when you can't beat it, when you can't fight it, join it.
You
So
can't beat it, just eat it. Just eat it.
okay, she's going in for the chicken while I go in for the lamb.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going for the veggies first.
Oh,
This is the chicken version of that. Sorry, it's not the wine. The wine. So actually, there was a change in it. Oh wow.
Alright, so oh. Oh wow.
Then have a small piece of chicken because I don't. For everyone who wants to know what kombucha is basically a fermented tea. Originated in areas like Manchuria and Russia. No specification at the moment, but it can be used as a vinegar. So it's either black or green in color, and it can be used as a vinegar, and that's exactly why it goes perfectly with food. Another thing is, I don't know if you get the taste of the pomegranate that's been also added to your lamb kombucha. So it is cooked beautifully. I didn't taste the lamb, I'm talking about the chicken. It is cooked beautifully, it's cooked to perfection. You can taste the kombucha in it. Sean's is a little bit different because with regards to the lamb kombucha, they add the pomegranate too, because pomegranate goes really well, the flavoring with red meat. See, I'm a red meat person too, so I'm going to try it anyways.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, this is a dish like that cannot be compared to anything else. You've got, I think I can taste olive oil.
No, mashed potatoes are ready to come out.
I think I can taste olive oil. It's a very healthy dish served on a bed of vegetables. You have celery, you have mushrooms, you have peppers, yellow, green, and red. You have baby potatoes. You have thyme, baby corn. Wow, this is like it's like a bed of beautifully cooked vegetables. Okay, that is soaking in all that gravy and goodness of the kombucha tea.
Yeah.
Okay, which
kombucha tea vinegar.
Something
like that.
Okay, the kombucha sauce, the kombucha flavored lamb. It's more like a cider apple cider vinegar, but
It is yes, it
more
has
more in terms of the apple cider vinegar kind
It's
of
not
this
as
thing,
bitter.
but it's a little more subtle.
Yeah.
It's got a very well-rounded flavor. It's got that sharpness, the acidity. You can get the acidity from it. But to top it all off, the one thing that stands out with the lamb, I understand that Rebecca told me that it is marinated in. I think this is marinated because the flavor profile
It's
of
marinated
the
for
lamb
24
itself.
hours.
Oh wow.
The meat is marinated for 24 hours.
Okay, so you have the sharpness of the pomegranate that penetrates
Yeah.
the lamb. Lamb, guys, it's got a slightly gamey, very very slightly gamey kind of feel
It is
to
a
it.
game meat.
The one when you talk about lamb, it is gamey. It's got a more strong.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yes, it's got a lamb. Has got a more strongish, gamey kind of flavor to it. But this, I think is much. Yeah, this is. It's a little more subtle in terms of the gaminess. It's not as hard,
Yeah.
and you can definitely taste that with this dish. With this dish. Moving back to the lamb, with this dish, looking at the fact that it's soaked in pomegranate for so long, it's been soaking for 24 hours. You can taste the pomegranate in
It's not
the.
particularly soaked. It's paired with pomegranate, but I think it's soaked in
It's
the
marinated.
kombucha. It's marinated with kombucha and everything.
Okay,
else.
I think it the pomegranate itself stands out when
It
you
does.
eat the
Because it
when you eat
enhances
the
the
lamb.
flavor. It definitely enhances the flavor and it
tenderizes
uplifts
the
it.
meat as
It
well.
does tenderize the meat. With regards to the chicken, when it comes to this, the chicken is the same. It is baked, but I would say you wouldn't get it as juicy as you would get the lamb. Okay, it's less juicier in all honesty, but the flavors that you get from it are very very relaxed, very calming flavors, soothing, just like the tea in it, and the taste overall is lovely. It is really nice. It's really different. Sean's still going for the mashed potato, but
you can't. When you take meat and mashed potatoes, you cannot go wrong with
what
it.
do you want? Do you want a piece of
Yeah,
this?
please.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. So as you can see, I prefer the easy cutting ones as opposed to a chicken leg and putting it apart. And I'm kind of
Ta-da!
paralyzed without my knife. So yeah, but as I said, it is nice. It's got very different tastes. The flavors are lovely. The flavors go well together. Each dish has been thought of and curated with so much heart in it. Like you can feel the amount of love that goes into cooking something, and especially when you're feeding people, be it anybody, it just gives you that amount of immense pleasure. And I think that special little extra love goes into making it, and that's what makes it absolutely brilliant. So
Excuse me,
we've
it's
got
not only love that goes into making it, it's the love that goes into eating it as well.
that is true.
Because I'm really loving what
You're
I'm
just eating everything. So
Ooh,
we have
yours
to do
got
one
baby-
more. Yes, it's got baby potatoes, but I was hiding. Carrots. That's how I was hiding them.
But you
from
should try it with this.
Okay, once you finish, we got.
Oh guys, the combination of the chicken in kombucha, the kombucha flavored chicken with this.
Not try this. Sorry, we just shared a fork, but it's fine.
Oh wow.
It's cooked beautifully. So, go ahead. I'm going to taste the last one and then. This is my favorite.
Why doesn't the lamb have carrot? Baby carrot. Oh, wow.
Because the lamb is meant to have baby potatoes.
Oh, baby, those carrots were amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, those carrots. Okay, I'm just going to talk about the dish that I had. The carrots, wow. The sweetness of the carrot along with the chicken in the kombucha sauce is so divine. It's beautiful, it's crunchy, it's not overcooked. The other vegetables are cooked with the lamb, but in this case the flavor that you get from, and your kombucha chicken has rosemary in it, while I have thyme with my dish. So it's basically the same. Rosemary goes with white meat. Thyme also goes with white meat. So it's a mixture of flavors. She's played with the flavors.
But you know the best part is, you have the thyme, and I've got the rosemary. No. Get the rosemary. Exactly. All right. But yeah, her cheesy pasta, cheesy, creamy Alfredo penne pasta. Oh bella. Oh, it is beautiful. It is, as the Italians would say, bellissimo. It is absolutely cheesy. It is creamy. On the top, it looks dry. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks dry on top. You dig in, and I think this is why Shehzad was like, you have to taste it. You have to taste it. I definitely agree with you guys. You have to taste this. This is so good. Sean doesn't like pasta. He's not a pasta person. I am, and that's why I said we're so opposite. But this brings us together, and it tastes really nice. Sandhya, Snak Samaya, wow.
Thank you for giving us this food. Seriously, thank you so much to Snak Samaya and to who for introducing.
Sandhya. Shaggy.
Thank you, Shaggy, for introducing us.
You know who Shaggy is?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
The one who sings that thing.
Yeah, that's why we call
Okay.
him Shaggy. Yeah. Shehzad.
Shehzad, yes, thank you. Shehzad, thank you, buddy, for this. All of this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you giving us this information, and thank you so much. This is the most amazing meal that anyone can have. This is not a meal for two, it's a meal for a family of at least 5, 6.
Yeah.
It is a spread like no other. The flavors are second to none.
The flavors are spot on. The cooking is immaculate.
The pasta, okay, coming to the pasta, it's creamy goodness from the sauce, the cheese. The pasta is cooked to perfection.
And this is
al dente.
handled pasta that she's made.
This is pasta. Wow, she's made the pasta by herself. Guys, everything is locally produced. Everything is made by her itself. So everything that you have here is by Sandhya herself. And trust me, it is second to none. It's a privilege to be able to taste this kind of food. The time, the invention, the mixing and matching, and the ingredients to make sure that it's healthy food, good food, hearty food, cooked with love, eaten with so much more love, and it's just a feast, guys. If you have an occasion, if you want to make an occasion, this is the place you need to go to. Snak Samaya, so honored to be able to taste the food. My number one standout that just made me go bonkers, lost for words, couldn't stop. It brought me to a time where you're lost for words and you want to say so much. about it. It brought me to one of those times, which doesn't quite happen often. Either I say something or I don't. Most of the time I don't, but in this case with food, in case with food like this, it is to die for, and you guys need to try it. Thank you, Snak Samaya, for this amazing food.
We've had a lovely review. I love all of it. I will definitely find a substitute for eggplant parmigiana, the eggplant in the parmigiana, and I will tell you, I promise you, everything has been divine. The taste, the flavors, as Sean rightfully mentioned. It has been a good lunch. I think it's been a good date. I wouldn't say this is just a lunch. This is like a lunch date, where it's 5-star food at home, and it's really nice. It's hearty. It's beautiful. The weather is perfect.
If you guys want to sit down and have a romantic dinner with your other halves, a candlelight dinner, Snak Samaya is the place to go. If you want to have a feast or make an occasion, Snak Samaya is the place to go. If you just want good food, Snak Samaya is the place to go.
And if you want him to suddenly do all of this,
Snak Samaya is the place to go. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you Snak Samaya, Shaggy, so much. Thank you so much for letting us know. Sandhya. Lots of love. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so grateful and thank you.
We're so happy. There's so much more to it, so we can
Yeah,
do this
so
after
we are gonna let you go now while we dig into this. I'm gonna dig into that, this, mix and match.
Yeah, everything. Thank you so much once again, guys. Snak Samaya is out there. Get in touch with her. If you need DIY kits, if you want to get your kids involved in making their own pizzas, pastas, get in touch with her.
DIY kits. You want pasta sheets, you want anything pasta, you want anything that adds a look. Anything sauces. Pizza, sauces, marinara sauces, tomato sauces, creamy sauces, barbecue sauce with cream. This is the place to go. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.
Alright guys, have a lovely Sunday and see you soon. Bye.